Welcome back to the channel, everyone, for our finale, the grand finale of the botanical gardens that Haribo and Christina have made for us. Thank you for joining us. We'll take a little roll call. Remnant, hello. How are you?
Hello. Oh, I'm good. Thank you
Good.
so much
I'm
for
going to be
asking.
sure to
How are
ask
you?
everyone how they're doing this time so nobody gets their feelings hurt. Haribo, how are you?
Very good, thank you.
Good. Thanks for coming. Christina, how are you?
Great, thank you. Hi.
Hey, Mike.
Hey.
How are you, Michael?
Just leave it there.
That's it? Okay.
That's it.
Is it still cold? Is it still below freezing?
The sun has come out, but it is still cold.
Ugh. Like when you say the sun has come out, like how much of a temperature difference are we talking about?
There's no temperature difference. It's just brighter in the room, which is nice.
Not as depressing.
That's not as depressing, but no, it's still pretty freaking cold outside.
So I am gonna need someone's help because all of the gardens that we saw in episode 2. I know we saw the conifer garden, we saw the Japanese garden. What else did we get to look at?
Glen Valley.
The hedge garden.
Glen Valley. Yes. How could we
yes.
forget?
And
How
The hedge garden.
The lily ponds, the hedge garden.
Ah, yes.
And we saw a stage.
Mm-hmm.
The backstage.
And then the
and the
backstage.
Yeah.
backstage.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, where they're doing all their propagation and stuff. That was actually a really unique detail that I love that you guys included because it's so important to like botanical gardens, and I love that you didn't just focus on all of the beautiful like voluptuousness of like this rose garden that we're looking at, but you took into account all the stuff that happens like behind the scenes too, which is really, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So what we're going to see today is the I say grand finale, but there's going to be more stuff in the future that you guys do because you have that area that you've blocked off that you want to come back and complete. But what we're going to take a look at today is the Five Senses Garden, which is really cool. We're going to look at the herb garden, the Alpine Garden, and then we're also going to look at the gallery. Was there anything that I missed?
The forest trail.
Yes. Ah, so good.
Oh, yes.
All right, so we are going to get started. Should we just start here at the Five Senses Garden?
Yes.
All right, cool. So right before you enter, there's actually this really awesome, like, is this a diorama? Is that what
map.
it technically is?
It's a tactile map.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. So this is super, yeah,
So no.
they're like literally no. So this is really cool. So we are right here where the star is. So as you come into like the smell portion of the garden. We'll make our way over to the taste, the touch, the look, and the hear. But there's a lot of layers in this garden, so we're going to kind of go slow because I want everybody to really be able to take it in.
Mhm.
But we are going to jump in pretty much immediately right here into this portion. So you have this really gorgeous, again, this little arched opening that it kind of marks itself as the entrance of the garden. And just so you know which portion you're at, we're right here at the smell.
And you will probably smell it.
Yeah,
Anyway.
you'll definitely smell it.
But just in case you can't, it's written
Yeah.
down.
In case you've lost that sense.
Yeah.
Not funny, but sorry.
Oh, sad.
Can you guys imagine? Actually, I think I would rather lose my sense of smell than taste, for sure.
But then you can't taste if you.
Yeah,
I think
it probably does.
they're
throw off your
intertwined.
taste.
I don't know if you can have one without the other.
Yeah.
Well, hell. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but the intention is that guests could come up here and just like pluck this stuff off of like the taste portion, right?
Yeah, and just eat it.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool. I'm assuming there would probably be like honeysuckle or something around as well.
It could be herbs, could be actual fruits, but we are a bit short of those in Planet Zoo, so.
Mm.
That's
Mike, is
the
there like
joke.
is there a technical term for plants that are like more fragrant than others, or not really?
That's a great question. I honestly don't know if there is. There probably is.
Because I was
But I
gonna
don't
say, obviously all of those would have been planted right here at the entrance, but I assume that it smells like amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And honestly, this probably smells amazing too with like, if there were herbs and stuff over here, that would be awesome.
Yeah, if you're dealing with
Yeah.
like thyme and stuff, the moment that you mess with it or crush it or something like that, you're gonna have that
Right.
smell, just perfume.
Yes.
So what is this little area here? This is like a little smoothie shop.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool.
And the idea is that you can actually sit down and take a moment.
That's
But
still so
I would
good.
imagine that it also can smell quite intense. Maybe not very good, but it doesn't have to smell good. It just needs to wake you up when you come in.
Yeah, it would
it's a
smell like fresh lime and pineapple and stuff like that. So it'd be quite tropical in here.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to talk about that. I tried
See
to
a
do
little.
that, and I was like, "How did the hell did they do that?" Because okay, it's
You talking about this?
it's the water lily roots. It's that shrub that they have in
Oh,
the back.
yes.
Uh,
Yeah. What is this supposed to be again? Just like it's not sage. Like I know we have a sage.
Yeah, it's like
Plant,
fringe
but-
sage. It's like
Yeah.
something
So
fuzzy.
cool.
In the sense of the third sense, it's gonna be something that you would touch, and
Nice.
it would be very soft, I can
Mhm.
imagine. And
Yeah.
you're supposed to touch it, and even when you go into that touch area, even if you don't want to touch something, something will touch you. So it's very very tight,
Oh.
and
Something will
Like
yeah,
in
that
Thomas.
sounded weird. Sorry.
Plans. Plans.
All right, before you leave this area, Josh,
Yeah.
we saw this on my private tour. Go to the back of this hut because there's
Oh.
quite a cool little interior.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that we were providing private tours. Did you pay for that?
I did.
Ooh.
Nice.
All
Love it.
yeah. There's a fridge. Every surface is a cabinet.
And it's so small. So small.
I
and
know.
So
compact.
good.
Perfect. This is great.
Wow.
Yeah, that's all Christina's doing.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Wait, so is this
Wow.
is this like an actual? I'm confused here. Is this is just the counter, right? Like
Mhm.
the in-game counters, and then everything around it is something that you made, or this is part of an interior, like in-game.
No, it's custom.
It's custom.
Oh, what
Come
is this? Oh, stop.
Oh my god.
That's clever.
Okay, that's what was throwing me off because I'm like, how did you get the paper towel in here? But it's gotcha. It's a European ceiling rose.
That's super clever.
Duh.
Yeah, I love that. Thanks for pointing that out, Mike.
That's
great.
No problem. Didn't know I'd get the
Alrighty.
third
Well-
degree from having a private tour, but that's fine.
So what I was about to say is the great thing about this cooperation with my wife is that I could keep the flow when it comes to landscaping and gardening, and
Mhm.
I could just ask her to do something, which for example would be this hut or this little shop,
Mm-hmm.
and I could totally rely on the fact that it will be awesome, and
Yeah.
I didn't have to worry about anything. So
Yeah, there's a reason that you guys were picked, and
Yeah,
it's got a lot to do with
it's
just
insane.
the level of detail and like the craftsmanship of your builds and stuff. It's exactly what I personally strive for. So like I knew that asking you guys to do this, I would be in like really great hands. Like I wouldn't have to come back and add the bolts,
bolts,
on the
yeah.
wood and just like small stuff like that, So I
So
get that.
I just realized this. That trellis is not straight. That trellis is like organic.
it follows the shape of the terrace.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Wow.
It's what we're working with, folks. All right, so our next portion is the touch, and I think I see what you're talking about, Haribo. Like saying specifically, if you don't want to touch
Things
these,
touch
like
you.
it starts to
Close in
constrict
on
a
you.
little bit, I guess
Yeah.
is the word, and you may brush up against some of this stuff as you're walking through, which is cool.
Yeah. So even if you try to avoid it, something else will get you.
Yeah, I love that. We'll take your soul,
I like the decals too. The decal work with the stone, it makes it feel very like the stones are just in dirt and not like,
Right.
Mhm.
oh my gosh, that's so good.
You almost don't even notice it.
I know it's very subtle.
Mm-hmm.
great.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't play around with the path textures enough in the game, but
Mm-hmm.
this is kind of like underrated, yeah? Like this is actually really well done.
Yeah, it is.
And
Yeah.
and being able to blend it in with like just small details like this kind of push it to the next level.
Yeah, this is a path that if
Yeah,
you use it
that's
too,
good.
too wide, it doesn't look good. But if you use it like this, you really see
No.
the detail in it.
Nice.
So,
Should I keep going straight? Oh yeah,
I
this
love
is
this
just a little
nook. Yeah.
alcove. This is cute.
Bench,
Are we sitting?
Bench.
I think we need to.
Bench. No.
Ugh.
I love it.
I mean, to be
Very
honest, it's a bit
nice.
too low when you crouch, but yeah, it
It's
is
okay.
it is a view.
It's still cool.
It's a standing bench.
I love that you can see the gallery in the back too. Just that little,
Yeah.
tiny little.
Little sliver.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So if you kind of continue like meandering up this way, you start to get into the look portion, which is where your pops of color are going to come from. And just the overall layering is chef's kiss.
The cool thing about it too is that it is so brightly colorful, and yet you don't notice it until you hit that point. And then you also have a beautiful
Yeah.
framed view of the fountain again.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Yeah, you're right, because even when we were kind of coming back from this
Look
way,
at, yeah, like the it's totally different. All right, do that again. That's really cool. All right, so go in between that like Japanese maple there, or that little sycamore or whatever. Put the person there. Yeah, no, a
Like
little
right
bit
here?
further, a little bit further, right where that hedge is. All right, so you see that, and then you immediately like snap back to the other side. Look at how different the gardens are.
So
Yeah.
if
A
you
little bit
just
further.
look to the, if you just look to the back to the
It's like 180. Yeah,
to
like
the touch.
whoa.
gotcha. Yeah.
You
And I
wouldn't-
think
yeah.
that's kind of like where I didn't. Oh no, I'm stuck. God damn it.
Is it the mouse thing again?
All right, sorry,
right.
technical difficulties again, but we're back.
You were
Um,
saying something, J-Ash.
Well, I was just saying that, well, you were kind of highlighting the difference, the stark difference between this garden and then once you kind of round this corner here.
Mm-hmm.
It's so
It's
pretty.
it's just impressive on how much it's hidden until it's not.
Yeah, because like obviously I've been in and out of the park file now for a while. To be candid, this is the second time we're doing this episode, so I knew this was coming. And then still, for some reason, when we went around that corner, I was shocked again because my focus wasn't on all the color until you kind of hit that corner a little bit, which is
Yeah.
just overall just good design, honestly.
It's like Dorothy landing in Oz,
Yeah.
Very that.
walking through the door.
It's also really cool. Yeah, it's also really cool that it's just like it's in the sun, and I feel like the rest
Yeah.
of it is like,
Yeah.
you know,
For
in
sure.
the shade.
Yeah, to support those colors, there are also colorful rocks to make it even more intense.
Ah.
I love that.
See,
So
this is
without
why I
using-
still don't believe that you don't understand plants, because again, like what Remnant said, you put all your color in the sun and it makes sense because that's usually where you get your sort of bright, vibrant colors.
Mm-hmm. Man.
I mean, I
Love it.
can't take the compliment that I know something about plants. I mean, yeah, I have some in pots, and most of them are green. That's all.
Love that for you.
Maybe you should be a gardener. Well, you probably don't
Yeah.
have space for it.
Yeah, we don't. We have a balcony.
I love these. I love this little art piece that's in the
Yeah.
garden too. How it's
Yeah.
like, I'm assuming it's intending to be rebar or something, which is really cool.
Kind of
Yeah,
looks
also-
like a monstera leaf.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
True.
Nice. So is this the final sense, which is here?
Yeah.
So
usu-
obviously,
yeah.
go ahead.
Usually we would hear the fountain on the right already, and that's where you get introduced into the here part.
love that.
But not fully, because there is a little distraction when you go down here. There's a little labyrinth
I love that.
Mm.
It's so cute.
I got the carrot last time.
Nice.
And once again, when you finish that thing and put your mind into it, you have the next reveal with that infinity pool. And
That's so cool.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Great.
Because you don't even see that it's an infinity pool
Yeah.
until like
Mhm.
you're right
Yeah,
next to
not
it.
at all. This is so nice. And I love like ponds and outdoor water features. Those are like some of my favorite things. And I love how
Oh yeah.
organic and natural this looks.
Mm-hmm.
So well done.
Ugh, yeah.
And even on this one too. This one might even be my favorite.
Yeah.
I love how you have the water break too, so it doesn't jostle anything as it goes over the waterfall.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So good.
Does this pathway here works too? Like where it crosses
it
over?
works. Yeah, I mean you can't replace the water because it goes over the path thanks to
Mhm.
rebuild. But
I see.
But if you do it the other way around, so if you place the water first and then the path, it works.
Yeah. Cool. I love that. Again, we got you said that these walls were these from the Twilight Pack?
Yeah, from the
Mhm.
Twilight Pack.
I need to use those more often. They look really good.
Yeah, and you can fully
Yeah, I just started using them.
recolor them, which
Mm-hmm.
They're so good.
Nice.
Frontier learned again. I don't know why they didn't do it in the first place, but we should not go this route, I think, to talk about Frontier.
Right. And I love the layers again. Like you can see the little smoothie bar that's over here. And if
okay.
people, oh,
So-
go ahead. I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
sorry. If you go the path up, you have this reveal moment even more.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that
Oh.
bracken almost acts as like an Ashley spirea, which is really cool. It's this very vertical, sort of ferny texture.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
so good.
Yeah. Oh my god.
oh my god.
But yeah, I love that when the the guests are like all over, they're spread out and all over the park, you just see people just like walking through what
Yeah.
appears
Mhm.
like this appears to just be one big garden, and until you get over there you really don't even realize that there's a path that runs back there.
That is very cool.
So cool.
Just love the switchback too. Just really, really well done.
Yeah.
and actually, it's very important that you. I mean, you can experience this garden from the other side as well, but we made sure with those signs that where you are right now, that's the exit. So.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And I imagine it's intentionally that you start the garden with the lesser intense senses. So
Mhm.
hearing is quite powerful as much as seeing, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah, because you wouldn't just have the water. You'd have frogs. You'd have crickets. You'd have all kinds of
Yeah. Turtles
just
and
nature
stuff.
in
Yeah.
here.
Right.
Well, turtles don't really make a whole lot of sound, but you know
They
what I
go,
mean.
Don't they?
Yeah. they,
Oh, that's right.
they do that.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
So what are these just art pieces here, or are these like?
no, you can stick your head in and make a sound, and it will create an echo or
Just
scream
Mike,
the
stick your head in there.
resonance thing.
So yeah,
That was
children
fun.
would also be part of the here, I guess.
Hmm
Oh my
Ugh.
god. I would not be in this area.
Yeah. Remnant just runs away. He's like, I'm good, thank you though.
Yeah. Nope. Bye.
So for every kid that are watching this, we love you still.
Oh,
Later, maybe.
Am I the only one like with these crazy mouse issues, or is this like a known?
No, we.
No, it's a
Probably.
known issue.
Because I have not had it until recently, but oh well.
Yeah, it might come with an update or something like that. I don't know if it's something with NVIDIA.
Ah.
Who knows?
I love
That's
this.
a really pretty frame.
Oof. Thomas
Okay,
Kincaid is
canceled.
shook.
R.I.P. He
Oh,
lived a
that's
pretty
so good.
depressing life, honestly. If you
Oh
actually
God.
If yeah, he's like a
Life of
drunkard
artist.
and yeah, not
Same.
Oh, you would never be able to tell.
insane.
So after this, we have the herb garden.
Mhm.
Is it cool to walk around from this way, or should I come in from a
Sure, it's
different
not
angle?
it's not that exciting, and we can basically from here we can go into the gallery.
Okay.
I mean, it's something that could be replaced at any time,
Mhm.
except the path. So it doesn't need to be a herb garden. It can be also a flower garden.
Yeah, I could see the space being quite transitional. That they could, if they ever want to have like maybe an outdoor art gallery, they would change up the herbs to more like flowers and stuff like that.
Gotcha. I do love that you kind of left this space open so that like in the future,
Mhm.
hopefully you get like some giraffe heads or something poking through on the other side of that fence.
Yeah, this is
I
cool.
like this too.
Again, the use of the U
kinda
and
like-
then just the the environment underneath is so pretty. Very layered.
Are those just barriers for the like little outline of those?
Yeah.
It's like it, yeah.
Those are barriers.
Yeah,
Oh,
Wow.
Saving
Nice.
pieces.
that's nice.
Love that.
That's smart.
And then we have some more like 1 meter paths here that are being used for planters, which is cool.
Yes. Very
Because they have
Oh,
the,
that's right.
they have the texture anyway,
Mhm.
inside.
oh.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, it's just like
Understand
mulch. Alrighty, so we want to go inside the gallery.
Mm-hmm.
This is a beautiful building.
Ooh, yes.
It really
I
is.
mean, yeah, we had to make it up because in real life there is even more greenhouse on this side, going
Mm.
through
Right.
the 5 senses, so it would be all blocked by a greenhouse, and I was totally against it.
Mm.
Yeah, I like this idea better.
Yeah.
I
And,
was gonna say I don't recognize this, so
Mhm.
this is like an original for you guys.
but we tried to mirror the actual style of the conservatory.
Mhm.
So it's basically inverted. The conservatory, the style of the conservatory, inverted.
Nice.
Which you could see, at least starting with the windows on the left.
hmm
But yeah, it's just a minor thing. So
It looks great.
Love the fact
really,
that it's a
really
different
great.
color too. So it's
Mhm.
just a little bit similar, a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
BroNation exhibition.
All right.
Does anybody need to check their coats before we get started,
no, we're good.
or their purse? There's actual coats on the wall. I'm screaming.
So what we did here? Oh, maybe I think there's a video on your back.
Oh,
What is it?
Ah.
it's Pilosa,
Oh, it's Pelosa. Yeah.
my firstborn.
R.I.P.
I know.
Are we ever going back to that?
Not that I'm aware of. No, I think she
Okay.
did.
All right.
Well, like half of the people that were in that project no longer even play the game. It's
Yeah.
just me and Ricey, I think, and Remnant.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hello.
Christina, these are like this is your full collection, yes?
Yes.
How much is it? Is it for sale? May I put these in my home?
Of course, everything for you.
I don't know which one is my favorite. I really, really love this little bird on the wall. Even though I hate birds, I love this one. I think it's the colors on that one that I really like.
That is nice.
Like, I just want this to be a wallpaper, like in my house, you know?
Mm.
Yeah, my favorite is definitely the triptychon. Those 3 pictures that go
Oh, yeah.
into each other.
Those are really pretty.
And it's just the phases of the day. So
Yeah,
cool.
I never noticed that when I looked at them the first time until you guys mentioned it, and that's a really, really cool idea. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I said it before. I never saw anyone actually put all of them 3 together.
Yeah, side by side
Usually
like
people
that.
separate them, yes, for some reason. But
Yeah. Now we gotta
I
do
know.
that.
Love that.
I like that one with the shore.
Which one?
all
Oh,
the
this
way to
one?
the right.
Yeah,
all the way
this
to the
one.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. That one's
That's so good.
pretty.
Love that. Now, did you base these off of anything specific,
Um,
Christina, or you just made a
Yes,
landscape?
as I said before, I'm not creative, so I just was looking for the pictures which were the prettiest in my opinion and actually
Mhm.
doable. So that's what I found, and I
Hmm.
did it.
Nice.
I did not make them up.
Amazing.
Well, it looks really, really cool. And I love, like I said, like Remnant said, he loves this one. That one's really cool. I think this one is
Yeah,
really
this one is
awesome.
my
It's
favorite.
just, yeah, just kind of
Mhm.
like in between the
Yeah.
valleys, which is cool.
Yeah.
And the fact that it all looks so clean is just super impressive.
Yeah, for sure.
It's
And
I
then
think I like
even
I
that
think I
one.
like that one. To
This
the
one?
left? Nope, to the left.
This one.
It's so simple. I just love the quality of line
Yeah.
and shape.
Yeah.
Agreed. Haribo, this is one of yours, right?
Yeah, that's from Missoula. It's
That's cool.
So cute.
I love that.
What is this here in the center? Just like a little sculpture.
yeah, you can take it for whatever you want to have, but I
It's
mean,
an interpretive piece.
Art.
it could also be a sun clock or something like this.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
sundial.
see that. It's
Probably
nice.
something to impale
Should
yourself
we,
on.
right. So up here we have, whose is this one? Carlos.
Yeah, it's always written next to it.
Lumino.
So good.
Yeah,
Or
good.
the original place.
Oh, that's
is
right. He did have
Jifu.
the
That was his, like,
original,
original-
one. That's
Mhm.
right.
Yeah. That's like one of my favorite projects is whatever
Yeah.
he was doing.
That was South
Agreed.
American botanical garden that he was doing.
Yeah, Jifu Park,
Mhm.
Yeah.
something.
That looks familiar.
Yeah, that's Lost Gardens. So this
Ah,
wall,
yeah.
this wall, except one picture, is my
Oh my
showcase.
God.
I took the
That's so
freedom to
cool.
place 4 pictures here. So
That's
uh,
as you should. Yes.
Oh wow, the
Nice.
Copenhagen project.
mhm.
Yeah, one of my favorites.
Oh,
It's so pretty.
Also Lost Gardens, and there we have Leaf. So
Good
we
old
went,
Leaf.
we went through the whole BroNation and picked from our favorite creators the
oh my
yeah
gosh.
best pictures.
Go back to
or-
just Gorn for a second.
Yep.
What project
Yeah.
is that?
That's
That's his
a
British
big
name.
big big
I
surprise.
Oh,
never know
Big
how to say it.
Suburban?
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
we-
yeah, yeah,
Bergen.
yeah.
No, we have
Bergen
3 different
Durgan.
pronunciations.
Bergen, Durgan.
That's from.
Well, you guys have good
Oh.
taste because these are some of my favorite creators as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, these
This,
are really
this
pretty.
picture from Leader is not showing what he can do, but it has such a good vibe.
Good composition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
Great
dramatic it
composition.
is.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah,
Jinx.
that's what I was gonna say. I love the composition of it. It's really well done.
Yeah, don't
Yeah, I love
miss
that you
out
actually.
Drax's picture. It's on the other side,
Very-
so it's
Oh yes.
always
yes,
two-sided.
yes.
Yeah, there we have Drax.
Nice.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
That
Such
is
a
cool.
picture.
So cool.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, and again we used this filter for oil paintings, which
Love
is
that.
just amazing. The site does just incredible stuff.
This is Copenhagen project.
hmm So if you missed out
Nice.
the trailer or the showcase, go to my channel. Okay.
I mean,
It
if
was
you
like a
did,
year old.
if you did, go do yourself a favor. Jeez,
my
that
God.
project is insane.
Yeah.
There is
We
something
actually-
about that
we
photo
actually-
remnant. We'll get
What were you
to
saying?
it, but holy crap.
We'll get
We're
there.
actually
Christina, was this some of your first like work that you posted on BroNation?
Yes, one of the first.
what an
Which
entry.
Just
yeah.
casual. Yeah, just
Yeah.
casual, you know.
God. That's
She's like, I know y'all don't know who I am, but here's what I do.
Okay, something impressive
gonna know.
about this little piece right here. They showed me Copenhagen project. Each one of those roofs they splay out at a different angle
To
Left-
the left.
of the tower.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Yeah, each one
Crazy.
has a different angle and it goes smaller.
Oh my god.
So
Wow. You guys
She
are
just
very
sighs.
patient people.
Yeah, one of those builds where she
The
cried
exhale.
while doing it, and then we're very happy when it was done.
Oh no.
Yeah.
The moss garden.
Mr. Sheets
Love
is
this.
here as well.
I remember that photo
Hmm.
Gosh, that looks otherworldly.
Yeah,
very much so.
it's a great composition.
This is more of Copenhagen, right?
Hmm.
Mhm.
So we're actually
Yeah.
planning to make sort of videos, not a tour, but kind of showing off more details because the showcase was quite short.
Yeah, I
love
can't
that.
wait.
Yeah, I hope
Yeah.
that
But
you do.
But it really has no potential for a series because we take so much time doing stuff there.
No.
And
No, don't look at JS yet. Go
Right.
back to Remnant. Go back. No. There you go. That
To be fair,
doesn't-
I took this photo.
it doesn't seem possible that that's in Planet Zoo.
hmm
No. That bell tower is still one of my favorite things ever that's ever been
Holy
created in this
crap.
game.
It looks like it was shot with a Polaroid.
Seriously.
It
All
does.
right,
Yeah.
now go back to you.
Good. Yay! We haven't even shown these off
I was
yet, but
gonna
these
say
will be
that
in the
doesn't
next
seem
episode.
like something that I should know.
Right. I mean, we've showed it off on BroNation,
Yeah.
so it's
Okay.
fine.
But we've basically ripped apart. Well, Remnant has ripped apart the
I mean, it doesn't even really look
the
like that.
entrance. Yeah, it's like totally different, but in all the best ways. So what's on the flip side here?
Oh, hey, my doppelganger.
Oh, Mass Bandit.
yeah, that's from Carnival Slopes, I
I
believe.
love it.
Classic
is-
project.
Just totally his aesthetic.
Seriously.
It is.
I love the mix of Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo here.
I mean, it's ProNation, right?
Yes.
Can't be just one.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I check Plemco channel every day, but I never write anything. I just lurk.
It's okay.
I post in there like from time to time, just like
Yeah.
Recognizing other people's work, but that channel has slowed down a lot.
I think everybody's waiting for the next iteration.
Yeah.
Yure.
Jury's another really good one. Is that how you say it?
Is it
You're
Yure?
right. You're right.
Yode,
Yode,
isn't it?
yep.
Yode.
Always called him Jury. Like jury duty, which
Like
I have on
Jerry.
February the 14th.
But with a
Do you?
U.
Really?
Ooh.
Did you hear that, Remnant? I have jury duty on Valentine's Day. Are you kidding me?
How?
And it's
That-
all the way in downtown Atlanta, and I have to be there at 8 a.m. Criminal,
Honestly, it kind of
Oh.
tracks for you.
honestly. Zekin's another one of my
Zekin.
faves.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
I
great.
remember this photo too.
that's a beautiful structure.
Yeah.
Classic.
I love that you can see the. I didn't really notice this, but you can see the like the peacock rotunda or yeah, just kind of gazebo
yeah.
in the back there.
Mhm.
I love that.
Nice.
And that bridge.
Yeah, but to be honest, the views from here they come by themselves. I didn't do anything intentional from here. Yeah,
Mhm.
Just
they
happened.
just happened. Because it's elevated anyway, so you would see it.
Hmm. You're bound to see something. Nice.
Cool.
Yeah,
Ah.
Mike. Someone
Better
has
it
to
be
explain
shown-
stuff.
One day.
It better be shown,
Oh, gee.
but it is being worked on. So
Allegedly.
Oh, there
allegedly,
we go.
Allegedly. I'll believe it when I see it. You know,
shut up.
Ricey's one of my favorites too.
This is really
love
pretty
her
too.
stuff.
Where's that
Yeah.
from?
I think
It's like a beautiful
just,
layering.
I don't think it's it.
I don't
Yeah,
think she's.
sorry.
Your
Yeah,
map
she's
with
just
the
showing it
castle.
off like on BroNation.
Is it
Ah.
castle? No, it's not
Oh,
castle.
Yeah.
nice.
That's gorgeous.
I think it's just a side project of hers.
This was a really cool way to kind of pay homage to our small little
Yeah.
niche community within a niche game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, but
Very
it
insular.
was.
but it's good.
It felt absolutely right to do it because without BroNation we wouldn't be here. So
Yeah, this
Oh.
is
Yeah,
kind of
to
like a
you
love
guys.
letter to you guys. I love that.
Yeah.
To
A love letter to love. So cute. Where should I go from here? Should I go? Do I go out this door?
It's kind of cool to see that it does connect, but I don't know.
It's
right,
connected to the tropical rotunda, but we were there, so we would just
Mhm.
go outside to the
To the
herb
herb
garden
garden.
again, and
Okay.
and then
Okay.
move to the forest trail.
Does anybody need to grab their coat or their bag? We're good.
We're good.
Oh shit, Mike, there's your dress. Make sure you grab that.
Shut up.
All right. So from here, where do we go from here?
We can go right past the fountain, and then go down the forest trail.
Ooh. The forest trail.
Oh, I love this whole area.
So we mentioned in the first episode that parts were not done, or that
Mhm.
we had an extra week, and
Mhm.
we were already working on stuff, and we managed to complete those, including the extension of the forest trail. So actually it was planned, yeah, we can go down here and then to the right.
I love how this just
Um,
hugs the terrain.
So
Mhm.
actually it was
Big
planned
rocks.
to cut off this here and extend it later. But
my God.
Wow.
yeah.
I love how it just changes.
Yeah, the whole vibe
It's
changes to natural,
It's about late May in Montana. That's what this feels like.
and
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Ugh.
say. I feel like I've been just like transported to another area, which is super cool. Like a whole another
the thing is,
state.
sorry, and the thing is, you're just 20 meters away from the five senses, right? So
Yeah,
Nice.
that's just what's so crazy is that
Ugh,
if you
that's
look
crazy.
back over there, the hedge is basically the Five Senses garden.
That's
Yeah, there's the
insane.
little roof of the smoothie bar.
Wow.
So cool.
Wow.
That's what makes this
looks
garden
great.
feel so big, and yet when you look overhead, it's not that big at all.
Yeah.
The scale is impeccable.
Mm-hmm.
Ay, ay, ay.
So to the left would be the maintenance road, which you're not supposed to see, but of course,
Mhm.
if we build it, we make it kind of visible with the fence at
Yeah.
least.
Mhm.
So
I mean, that's realistic, so I get it.
yeah, and if you would go to the left here, you would enter the visitor center again.
Mhm.
That's
And-
great.
Yeah, 'cause that's the parking deck through there.
Mhm.
Wow.
So if you missed out this, it's in episode 1. But we are going
Yeah.
now to the actual thing that we built last minute. So
What's crazy is when we were just down here
Mhm.
talking about, this being the barrier for the Five Senses garden,
Mhm.
totally did not even put 2 and 2 together that there's a freaking path
Yeah.
that runs through here. 'Cause you
Yeah,
couldn't
I
see it.
had the exact same revelation when walking this.
Wow.
And here's another
That's
sideline
insane.
that needed to be
Ooh.
kept.
Good lord. We're gonna go to the right though, right?
Yeah, we're going to the right.
Yeah, we're not gonna get there yet.
We'll
but-
see. More of you later.
Oh
Now
my
we
God.
can delete this construction fence and
Okay.
Oh yes.
Nice.
and there we have it's called canopy walk, I guess.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So they have something similar in Atlanta, and
Yep.
we did some research and it crashed. So it had some side supports,
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, it does.
Oh.
which didn't work out well with ropes, steel ropes.
Oh,
Right.
gotcha.
Yeah, and that's why I decided to not go for this support and put solid supports
Yeah.
underneath it. So
I love it though. It's really well done.
Yeah.
thank you. And
It's
also
so
I
pretty.
stole the creek from my Lost Gardens and put it in here because
Nice.
it just
What is
Nice.
that? Oh, it's a raccoon.
yeah,
Ah!
animals, guys.
Yay!
Animals!
His name-
Animals!
Isn't his name
It's
Waldo
Mass
or
Bandit.
something?
He came to visit.
Isn't it?
Thank you so much. Ma'am. Love that.
Whoa there. Oh. Oh.
I mean, it's
One thing that you had.
yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's a free meetup path. Of course, they're glitching. so
Yeah.
we can't blame a certain company here. But
One thing that you had mentioned before was that I was kind of taken aback by these handrails, and I didn't realize these were in-game
Mhm.
paths, but you've basically covered
yeah,
that path with these like plaster pieces.
yeah,
See,
Which is crazy because of the slight
Yes.
slant or
yeah, it
slope.
was.
are you okay? Do you need to talk to somebody?
I mean, it was necessary
Wow,
because
that's
we
so
want to have this railing. So, but we didn't want to have this wood path underneath.
Yeah.
So,
Like the
Right.
ugliest
I love that
path
railing.
they could have
Seriously.
ever chosen.
hmm
I really wish we could like kind of pick and choose
That would be
which
nice.
path skin we wanted with which railing. That would be super helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is so
I love
pretty,
this.
so natural. You've got this juxtaposition between this modern structure and then this unkempt sort
It's
of
so good.
nature. Just lovely. Ooh,
Ugh.
taco.
So good. Oh,
So
Yo
good.
quiero Taco Bell.
ugh.
All right, we're gonna keep going down.
yeah. To the left here, there is a potential view into the zoo. So
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
For sure. That's gonna be awesome.
I think so too.
I would like to kind of like I think whenever I'm laying out the footprint of the zoo, I want to be able to incorporate like if you're in the garden, you know,
Mm-hmm.
obviously this is more of like a what like biome would you say that this specifically is? I mean, this is more of like a yeah. So like I want this view. Like I wouldn't want there to be like giraffes or something right here. Like I want it to kind of
Oh.
coincide with what you
Gotcha.
would see from like the
All right.
actual garden too, which I think is kind of unique.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah,
Big
he's
bug.
like, don't talk to me.
Yeah, and at the lowest point you can actually leave this canopy walk and have a little loop to the
Okay.
left and get a bit closer to the creek or even to the pond.
Nice.
So
Custom benches.
of course,
Mhm.
Love it.
I mean here is no actual path, so there would be
Looking for the raccoon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So does he kind of just like wander around this whole area?
He's walking inside this path. Basically, it's so
Nice.
people always look into the middle,
Mm-hmm.
or at least I tried to manage that. So the creek is basically the star of the show here.
Yeah.
All just looks so natural.
Mm-hmm.
And to know that you individually placed everything to make it look so natural is bizarre. Crazy.
Yeah.
These were like when I was a kid, I grew up in like a pretty secluded area like this, and this is I would just get lost for hours wandering around the creeks and
Mhm.
finding like salamanders and stuff like that. So this is
I love that bench
very,
at the
very
end there.
cool to me.
Wow. You have to look at the end of the creek. To
Yeah,
your
we need
left.
to get rid of the water. So
Nice.
of course there is a artificial end to this.
Love that.
And yeah, that's
So
basically
cool.
you're free to go here, and you're also free to wet your feet and cross the
Okay.
border. But
Say no more.
you also you also have some leftovers of a path on the other side, so you can imagine that the canopy walk was added later, and there was another
Right.
Oh, cool.
another layout before that. So
It just looks so real.
Wow.
Like this looks like a legitimate creek. It's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That is quite impressive to get that sort of that ledge with all the
Mhm.
grasses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it was
So pretty.
before we had the actual very
Oh.
nice buffalo grass. So
Uh-huh.
it was quite a challenge to achieve that.
Don't do it.
They have a pact
Right.
going on. It's all of
So
them.
we can.
I love this little this beached area too. Is
Mhm.
super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like half dry riverbed, half like actual river.
I mean, that's
Mhm.
what
Which is
water
cool.
would do, and you can imagine that the water flow sometimes is maybe bigger.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
or
like
the
after
water,
a heavy rain or something.
yeah, the water level can be much higher. So you see the edge
cool.
of the actual potential of the creek.
Nice. I wonder if I can just hop
Yeah, you
back
can.
on here. Nice. All right. So this leads directly into the Alpine Garden, right?
Mm-hmm. To Christina's glass taco.
Yeah, if you look to your left, you can see the waterfall a little bit better.
Yeah.
There you go. Again, all of the channels kind of carved into the rock.
Wow.
Makes it
No,
look
you guys do that so well.
realistic.
And I love that there's like piping at the top too. I know you can't see it from here, but I loved that little detail.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to look very carefully from the top path to be able to see that.
Right?
Yeah, and
So
this
cool.
was about to be another reveal here. So it actually wasn't done at all, but we managed to complete this in the last week. So here you go.
Wow.
You did this in a week.
Yes.
I mean, the house was done. So we did
Right.
did the
But still,
we did the
it's
landscaping
crazy.
around it.
God.
This
I
house is
think-
incredibly cool.
And I think that was the first time that Christina actually touched some plants. I made her.
I think
In
this
this map.
might actually be my favorite of the gardens.
I made her
Ooh,
help
shots
me here.
fired, Haribo. Shots fired.
It's just it's so freaking pretty, and like the color is placed perfectly,
Yeah.
along with like the rock work and the very
The
very subtle
rocks
elevation
are
changes.
exquisite. Like the way that you've got these sort of fake chiseled rocks built in with some of the natural rocks. Just,
Mm-hmm.
love it.
So well done. I love this little lookout vista that will one day look
Yeah.
into
That'll be
everything the light touches.
that'll be insane. That'll be so pretty.
Yeah,
Does
so
it
it's
go like that deep?
That's gonna be the river. That's the Chattahoochee River. I haven't filled it with water. I'm still terraforming it.
Cool.
I was about to
Oh
say
my
it looked a bit
God.
different when I left it, but no,
Yeah.
there is a plan.
Haribo's like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Man.
Wow.
So maybe we have to explain what that actually is. So, the glass house.
Yeah, I'm about to get a good side
Yeah.
view of it.
This is
This mouse thing is like funky, you guys. What's going on? Okay. Yeah, so where did this come from, Christina?
This is not super correct, but it's kind of a recreation of an alpine house from Kew Gardens from Scotland.
Nice.
Yes, it's supposed to be a very technically advanced technique to build this because they implemented all the possible solutions to keep the light in and the cool air in to provide the perfect environment for the alpine plants.
Wow.
Wow.
Yes, it's supposed to get 86% of sunlight during any time of the day, and actually in real life there is like 3 meters of concrete slab labyrinth underneath this structure, so it always has cool air which comes up and cools the plants inside. So
Whoa.
That's so
That's
cool.
insane.
that's a very interesting structure. Yes.
It really is. It's like as aesthetically pleasing as it looks, everything serves a purpose, which is really, really cool.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Again, we got some great, like, just rock work and landscaping here. It's so good.
Yeah, the dry riverbeds are quite inspiring.
Yeah. Wow.
And alpine plants are usually not supposed to be next to water, so we thought this is a perfect place to place the Alpine Garden because it's kind of away from other gardens and away from water and on a cliffside, so it can always have a lot of wind and sun, obviously, because it needs it.
Is that a hint, hint, nudge, nudge that the Chattahoochee River should not run back behind here?
No, I think it's far enough.
It's
Okay.
much, yeah, it's far away enough.
Okay.
This
Phew.
whole area is like tiled with French drains and stuff like that, so water would
Gotcha.
move very swiftly away.
Can't wait to come in here.
I mean, we also
Until it
saw
floods.
examples of alpine gardens which are directly next to water, but those are quite rare.
Alright.
So
And they're also up and built into like cliffs too, so the water is always flowing out and away. This is so pretty.
So stunning.
yeah, and also you see here the actual alpine plants can grow, so you have a completely different feel when you go outside. It's all a bit more gray and a bit more subtle, and when you come in here, they have the perfect requirements, and it completely feels different.
Love the mud floor.
Yeah, I love the shadows that it casts on the ground too.
And if you want to let people know how
like it's
those
tiled.
actual like steel bands are made, it's kind of a cool piece.
Yeah, what is this?
I think it's a
Just
bracket.
lamp brackets, yeah, on the side with the thinnest piece up.
Oh my gosh.
Your game is taking.
Oh,
Oh
yeah, isn't
my
that
god!
clever?
Wow.
that is clever. I would have
Yeah.
used the I would have used that very small black bracket, but the repetition of the
overlaps.
edges. Yeah, the repetition of the edges would have sucked. So I like that you
Wow.
found like the perfect piece for that. It's so good.
Yeah, so the walls also of this taco house are not connected to the ground or to the wall itself.
It's
Yeah,
so
the
cool.
air can always flow in and cool down the plants.
Yeah, you can see that
Yep.
separated. That's
Right
so
in there.
cool.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
That's insane.
And that's how it is IRL too, I'm assuming, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Wow.
It is
Amazing.
perfectly built to keep the exact requirements needed for alpine plants. All the ventilation,
awesome.
sunlight, everything.
Look at that.
Nice.
Yeah, look at that retaining wall curves. Just it's so
I know.
delicious.
Just ever so slightly. It's great.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mostly the reason for that is to block the Alpine Garden, the view of the Alpine Garden, so you don't get out of other gardens. So it will be a space in its own. So because if you're for example in a lush garden, you can imagine the herb garden could be a flower garden, and then you see this very rough and kind of desert feeling like from the Alpine Garden, you would be distracted by it. So I decided to block it with a green wall on the other side and with a stone wall to keep the feeling here.
Nice. Love that.
Nice.
So we could actually go over the bridge back to the herb garden, and then we can have a glimpse of what will come in the backstage, and also
Okay.
Also, we could see the land bridge
If you
we're
cross the
walking
maintenance
on
road,
right now.
too.
So if you look to the right now, we have the maintenance
Nice.
road is sunken in, and
Wow.
Love that.
it goes to the back of the gallery / conservatory. So
Well, you guys have left no stone unturned, so
yeah, we
excellent work.
did our best so far.
And yeah, again, so you kind of see the taco, but you don't really see any of the alpines.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, it's all about revealing what will come next. So you have an attraction point, but you don't know what it's gonna look like until you get there.
Nice.
gorgeous.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Is there anything else that the people need to see?
Maybe you can just exit the camera and have a bird view.
Sure.
Yeah.
Overview.
Yeah, to have a actual feeling of the scale. But now I think we need to make sure that we don't reveal too much of your stuff.
Yeah, trying to be super careful. All right, so this is right down here. This is where we started in episode 1.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of went completely vertical in episode 1. We saw all of the conservatory, the greenhouse, of course, the welcome center, the ticket booths, all of that amazing, amazing stuff. So that whole hour-long episode was like this little sliver.
Crazy.
And then, of course, in episode 2, we started about over here at the hedge fountain. And then we saw the Japanese gardens. We went out. This is that little glass secondary entrance. So to kind of give people a point of reference, you'll eventually enter the zoo over here. And then, of course, you have this this valley was too much, to be honest. It's gorgeous. It's probably my favorite. That and the Alpine Garden are my absolute favorites. Just
So
the execution is next level.
the things that are absolutely not based on Atlanta are your favorite sets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
We want what we can't have, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Very true. Awesome. Well, I am gonna jump right back down here. You know what? Let's finish where we started.
All right.
How about that?
Yeah.
Let's have a frame.
Such a pretty
Awesome.
entrance. Gosh.
It really is. Well, I am blown away officially. I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's
Speechless.
absolutely gorgeous. It's what I wanted and then some, and even some stuff that I didn't know that I wanted. So thank you guys so much. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, I am floored by everything that you guys have done.
You're so welcome.
Yeah.
And it was a pleasure to build this thing.
Of course. And then I would love to have you guys back in the future whenever you want to
Of course.
add more garden stuff or honestly whatever you want to do. So
Of course.
just let me know.
So, space station is coming.
There we go. Was there
Yes.
anything that we wanted to is there anything we missed before we sign off?
No.
No, I think we did it all.
Don't
Well,
need
thank-
to
Oh, we
make
covered.
more advertising. No, it's fine.
Well, thank you guys so much. Seriously, thank you so much. This has been, again, more than I could have asked for, but it turned out amazing, and it's such a good start for the actual zoo itself, and it's really kind of set the tone for what's to come. So, thank you so much. And if anybody that's watching, if there is some reason that you're subscribed to me and you're not subscribed to them, first of all, shame to you. But make sure you go check out their stuff. I mean, Missoula was Missoula, am I saying that right?
Yeah.
That's correct, right? Yeah, that was one of my favorite. I remember when you launched that project and I was just blown away by the details. And then along came the Copenhagen project and I was like, okay, delete my game. Got it. So, make sure you go check that stuff out. Subscribe to Haribo, Remnant, Mike. I mean, all of each person that has helped with, the narration of the project. We each have amazing projects. Some of us even projects together. So make sure you go check all of those out. And then we will see you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.